9 months ago, our son Jake was diagnosed with leukemia. I didn't know there were different types of leukemia up until that point. But there was a lot we didn't know, of course, and it seemed like doctors were coming in the room every 5 seconds.
As a parent, to have the doctor say, your child has cancer, is devastating. And I would much rather have had it be my cancer or my husband's cancer even.
It was a whirlwind. You didn't have time to think. You really didn't even have time to feel. You just really were waiting for what was next.
His little brothers didn't quite grasp probably the significance of what was happening, but his sister was immediately frightened and had lots of questions. You know, is Jake going to die? Is Jake going to lose his hair? We've talked through all those things, and it's been really important to have open conversation at home and to embrace those questions and let them answer those questions.
I think that our family has found hope, and me personally especially has found hope, of course, in being a Christian and knowing that nothing that happens to us surprises God. The night that we found out that Jake had leukemia, our church was packed with people praying for Jake. We had people in our church and our school family provide groceries for 3 months and make lunches for our children every day for school so that we could just focus on what was next for Jake.
People came out of the woodwork to come and give blood and just to be there in any way they could think of, because at the time it's hard to think of what you need. But the greatest help were those folks who just stepped up and said, I'm going to do this right now for you. Having an illness teaches us to love one another that much more and to serve one another in ways that we wouldn't have to before.
In our school we have a student who's recovering from leukemia, and he's been enduring the process for about 10 years. And to see Jake and this boy interacting, it's just a different level of maturity and love, and that's something that you're grateful for as a parent. Even though you go through a lot of pain along the way, you're thankful that God is still at work for the good. He is always for our good.
God can take the cancer and use it for good things. And just watching our son grow and develop his character, his courage, these are qualities that wouldn't be there if he didn't have to fight this battle. And he's growing up into this amazing young warrior who is courageous and sensitive and cares about others. And so in a way, cancer becomes a gift, which sounds strange, but it does become something that has transformed our whole family.